Hey, ladies and gentlemen, delivered a load first thing this morning. Had to run down through some snow, and snow plows were throwing all kinds of salt and mud on the road, and my mirrors were completely brown and couldn't see anything through them, and just a mess. And anyway, but I got over here and got unloaded, and now I'm looking at the load boards, and anything that's going east can be dirt cheap. It doesn't matter if it's 5 cents. Before you can dial the number, if they do answer the phone, they'll say, "Oh, that load's been covered. Oh, gee, I wanted to do it for free. Yay, free! I want to haul your freight for free. Can you please give it to me? I want to haul it for free." So that's what people are doing. They're hauling people's freight for free out here.
Basically, like, if you consider 5 cents a cent sometimes free. But yeah, basically.
So yeah, loads are
Existing.
$1.43 is probably tops around here, and you can't even dial them fast enough. If you see them, if you actually see them on the load board, it's like what would you call it? It's like an anomaly. It's like an anomaly is what it is. If you see a load going back east, after staring at it for hours, it's like an anomaly. And you go, wow, it's a load going back east. And you touch it and you call it, the number, and before they answer it, it's like, "Oh, we're sorry. We got that covered. But it was only paying 50 cents a mile for 48,000 pounds and tarp. And with 50 stops, yes, it's covered." Wow. Oh my goodness. That might be a hyperbole a little bit, but exaggeration, but not by much. Believe me. AJ recovered from his snow roll yesterday. He
I did actually,
disappeared in the snow for a while, and
yeah, I did actually go all the way down to the train track and then bury myself in the snow.
I told him he need to go back and put his tongue on the train track.
No.
And was it 32 degrees? Go back and put your tongue on the train track. When you get back, tell me back. But he wasn't falling for it. So anyway.
But yeah, I completely got buried. Like, my entire head was just stuck. Like, basically all that was popping out of the snow of me was just my eyes and my head. That's it.
What'd you do? Go down head first?
Okay, so after I slid all the way down there, which was fun, I slid on my back, and once I got down there, on my way up, it was hard to get up. I eventually found out that if you, like, slam your arms into the ground and then push up, you can get a better way up from that. But just trying to walk up, I fell into the snow several times, and, like, at one point I wasn't even visible other than my hat.
Yeah. Well, at one time I was in the snow, about 92, and I pulled into this truck stop, and I was pretty tired, and I went to sleep. I woke up and it was really bright. I said, "Why is it so bright?" I opened my eyes. All the windows were just this solid white, and I was like, "What in the world's going on?" So I opened the door, and when I did, I had to push the door open. And I jumped. I didn't even think about it, but I jumped out. I guess I was panicking. And I couldn't even see. I mean, the whole truck was covered in snow. I was like, "What in the world?" So I managed to get back up in the truck and shut the door. And I was like, "What in the world is going on here?" So I finally figured it out where I was. It was snowing, and it was like 4 feet deep, but the snow plows over the night decided to make their snow pile up on top of my truck. So my whole truck was covered in snow. I couldn't even get out of it. And the whole truck was covered in snow. Anyway, so you talk about being buried in the snow. That was buried in the snow.
That would be kind of fun, actually.
But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, so like this load down here that says 5,000 pounds, partial going to Houston. I bet you if I get the top, put my finger on it, look for the phone number before I call it. We're sorry, that's already covered. That's the kind of thing I'm going through. So anyway, so keep us in your prayers, and I've already prayed to the Lord. Need all the help we can get a load, get back east or somewhere to make some money. I got a friend of mine looking and keeping her eye out on for me, and yep, it's pretty rough out here right now. So anywho, we're parked in on the street that I unloaded on. I don't know what's going on with that screen. Why is it so blurry? That guy was wrong where he said touch the screen and make it hey, focuses because it didn't focus.
You have to have it a certain way to focus. I can teach you how to later. It doesn't always do it. You have to do it.
Anywho, this is where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in the commercial area. Find a place to just pull over and park, and here I am, and the airport's just right next to us, and we can hear see the planes going over the top of us, and don't hit me. Anyway, so well, you guys have a wonderful day. It's Friday. If we don't talk to you again, you have a wonderful Friday. Have lots of fun. Don't forget to
Ring that bell.
God bless and
Peace. Later.
peace of a later.